One beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Woman Winning Friday. I'm Doreen. This is Duenia, and this is Hannah. So every Friday we are here to share our wins, to celebrate ourselves, and to celebrate your wins too, right? So I will drop the link in the comment section so you can join us live and share your win, and so we can cheer you on, we can applaud you, and we can celebrate you. How does it sound?
Fantastic.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like a Friday.
Okay, yeah, right, it is Friday and we love that. So ladies, did you see, if you don't know where we are from Canada, and we are from Toronto, and the GTA for Miss Duena here in the room today. So, ladies, did you hear the story about the woman who is suing Tim Hortons for 500K, so $500,000, because the tea was too hot and she spilled the tea on her legs while she was driving, because she ordered the tea at the drive-through, and it burned her legs actually, and now she's suing like for $500,000.
Hold on. I have questions. I have questions. Did she receive the tea and it was not closed properly and it spilled on her?
This is where this is where it's becoming litigious. Like, from
Yeah.
her perspective, it wasn't properly closed because it spilled on her while she was driving. But then you have to be able to prove it. But actually, I saw the pictures, and like she burned her legs. It is, and that is horrible.
It's horrible, but we still have to get to the how, because if it was not closed properly, I can understand why she's pissed and it's something hot. It should have been checked before it was given to the customer. But if it was closed, she received it, she decided to pop it open and illegally drink while driving and it spilled. That was the universe coming for you, lady.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here because this is just what I have to do in this scenario. First and foremost, the temperature that the water was boiling was at up to health and safety standard code. Number two, they make minimum wage in their fast paced environment that what they sell, it's not high dollar value, but they sell a lot of it, so it equals to big like money in the sense. I live in front of a Tim Hortons. I've counted how many cars in an hour. So who I am. And 500K is like 2 cents to these people, really. I would have been like, I'm suing you for 2.5 million, but you know, I find it's just like a low for Tim Hortons. That's
Really? Yeah, so
Oh,
listen, I have it here, and they say, so her name is Jackie Lansing, and so she says she ordered a medium black tea with milk, blah blah blah, and she says the cup collapsed and the tea spilled on her stomach and legs. That's what she said. And look at the picture, like she got like serious injury, right?
no,
Um,
I agree that it's hot because it's all dispensed. It's not like it's dispensed from like a water system. So they set the temperature to whatever the temperature is supposed to be and then they dispense it. But I'm saying if she received the cup and it wasn't sealed properly, she has a case. But if she received the cup and was going about her business and decided while she's driving to pick it up and then it's fumbled or whatever and she spilled it on herself,
that's on
that's
her.
not their fault. That's her fault.
Yeah, Tim Horton denies any allegations of negligence. That's what they say.
well, eh,
I used to work at Tim Hortons back in the day when I was in
Also, you
school.
know.
And let me
S-
tell you, I would check those cups and we would get people who would try you because they want to try you. I
mhm.
never used to be the person who liked to be tried because I'll tell you to go get your coffee somewhere else because I don't get paid enough to put up with garbage. Um, and I'll give you my manager's name while I'm telling you to go somewhere
Oh,
else.
oh yeah, no problem with that. I'd be like, oh, this is her name.
Yeah.
You can go call her.
And she works between the hours of this, and this is my name. Thank you. But no, we would you get trained on what you should do. Like, you do have to make sure everything is sealed properly. So again, it really just depends. It's sad. You don't want to see anyone get hurt. It is sad. But also, are we going to become that litigious society that some places, well, to the south of us are, where if you sneeze, you can get sued?
Like in the US, yes, I remember the woman who sued McDonald's because she slipped on a French fries, and she won. I mean, but it was in the US.
There was someone who sued McDonald's because their tea was too hot as well.
Oh yeah, here in Canada or in the US?
No, in the US.
Okay.
Well, she could claim that now because she has those burns in whatever degree they are, that now she's self-conscious with her looks, and that like demotivated her. Like it brought down her
But this,
self-esteem.
yeah, I think you're taking it a little bit too far here, Hannah.
I know.
Look,
What's my life?
better not be caught with another Tim Hortons anything
Oh
ever
my God.
again.
In Spanish, my mom always tells me that I try to find las cinco patas del gato, which is the cat's fifth leg. Like I always try to, in every single scenario, this is what I do. I'm like, this and that.
But that's good too, right? Because you go beyond what you see and you try to bring a different perspective, or at least you try to understand the situation from a different angle. So
But
that's
she
good.
should
I
have
would say that's a quality.
500K ain't nothing. It's nothing. I would have gone if I was gonna make a fool of myself. I would have been in the millions.
I'll make a fool for millions, but not half a million.
I will. Listen. So other headline this week: Nordstrom is shutting down all its stores in Canada. Across the country, Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack.
Yep.
2,000 people are going to lose their job. And actually, the day they announced it, they shut down their website, right? And now, like, they are shutting down. All the stores will be shut down by June, which is like 2 months from now. Which I'm like, ooh. First of all, that's okay. So that's kind of interesting. Let's say it because you're gonna be we're gonna find good deals. But on the other side, it's kind of rushing, right? Do you usually buy at Nordstrom?
But are you going to find good deals, or are they just going to take the products to their US stores?
I don't know, but I've been there, and there are like some good deals sections. So not the entire store, but you will find some good sections with like great discount.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been to Nordstrom Rack downtown and got some really nice shoes, but I mean, I do find that a lot of times there are two sides to look at this. A lot of times Canadians want certain stores that they see elsewhere to come here because they just think it's the greatest thing. But then it's a buzz the first year, and then they go back to what they're used to. And then that's the consumer side. So now on the side of like Nordstrom, they feel they can come to Canada, but the prices aren't the Canadian equivalent to what you would get it in the US. Now, Nordstrom is a high-end store. Yes, I get it. But when you look at the prices and when you look at the products being offered, I often find that we're not getting the same caliber of products as you would if you were in the US. So they're treating us like we're not as good as, and expect for us to just still go, oh my God, it's Nordstrom, so I'll still shop here, where everyone is going to go back to their loyal, the Bay.
And we can just go down to the US and do the shopping there.
And look, I went to a mall in Augusta on Sunday, and I went to the H&M there, and I was mind blown because the amount of things, I just kept doing this because there were so many things I would have purchased if only I did not just travel with a carry-on. And I couldn't fit anything in there because we don't have any of that stuff up here.
Mm.
Yeah, it's less choice and lower qualities. I have noticed that, and more so like for the brands that I can find in Europe. So let's say Mango. I was so excited that Mango would finally open in Toronto. The day it opened, I was there. The day it opened, I was there.
You
I was,
ready?
oh damn, because when I'm in France, this is usually when I buy my clothes from like
Mhm.
Mango, and I love it. And I was like, no, that can't be it. That's not possible. First of all, the prices is so like this one comes from Zara, but just a simple top that would be like $99. What for? Like what for when the quality is not that good and you don't have that many options and it looks kind of for people in their 40s,
Ah,
no, 50 plus, for people in their 50 plus, when actually Mango is the base back home, right? This is where all young people, all the millennials, we go there and shop. But here, the pricing and the selection is really disappointing.
mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So, and
I
this,
mean,
and that's the
Primark
thing
is
though.
coming to Buffalo, and I'm interested to see what it's going to be because Primark is like the place to be in Europe. I'm
What's
Yeah.
interested to see what it's,
Primark? Never heard of it.
oh, Primark is like a clothing store that has a lot of clothes, but it's like you're going to the club. No, not the clothes like you're going to the club. The music is like you're at the club and you're shopping.
Oh, they get you in that kind of like.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
their clothes is good. Like people travel with their suitcases to Primark to buy. Like if you're in like let's say Spain, you're going to see or in England, you're going to see people from the African continent showing up to Primark with their suitcase to buy a whole lot of stuff to take back with them.
It's
The
an
prices,
expensive, yeah.
it's not that it's a good price for what they're giving you.
Mm.
And you can find a lot of things, for the home, also for the bathroom, for all the family members. I mean, I go there. I mean, of course, when I go back to France, I go to Primark.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a must. But it's coming to the US, so that's good. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
for
going to be in
all the
Buffalo and it's
American,
huge. Like
it's
huge.
already opened.
It's opening next month.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I saw when we went the last time, we saw they were building it. So we kept an eye open. It's 3 floors. It's huge.
Well, it's like in Paris. In Paris, it's like multiple floors. Yeah,
Yeah, I think everyone I've been to, it's huge, just
it
huge.
is. It is.
So let's see how they treat that with the pricing and stuff because the pricing and the selection is can't win us over when we go somewhere else and see your store. And then when you move it to the country we're in, it's totally different. It's kind of like you're spitting on us. So Nordstrom,
Bye.
deuces.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh boy.
And this is not the first American store actually that is trying to establish itself in Canada and that is just shutting down. But as you said, Duenya, like it's the pricing and the options and the quality is not what we can find in the US. And since we are neighbors, like, we are better to go to the US and do the shopping there.
Yeah, I mean, I made sure I stopped at Trader Joe's and Target because Target when you came to Canada,
Oh, it
you
looked like
didn't do it right.
I
No, I really didn't like it in Canada.
no, it did not do the thing. It did not do the thing for me. There's a store in Florida that I like whenever I go to Orlando. It's called Ross. Ross. You
Ross
don't.
dress for less.
It is these. I'm a little scavenger. Like I like to look and look and look. I can spend hours, and you just find the best stuff for less, like $9, $12, $15, and you look at it. I remember I had a wedding to go to, and they wanted like a long formal dress. I don't do long. It's just not. I'm short. I just feel like it cuts me. Anyways, and I found one for $27. Long ball gown. I
Wow.
wore it once to this wedding, and then I gave it to my friend who does drag.
But
And
that was a high-end brand?
it was like basic. I'm gonna show you guys a picture. It was like basic branding. Like it wasn't anything, but everybody complimented me at the I love
Mhm.
dress and it had like diamonds little here. It was purple, long, it had a slit, like lace. I was popping in that wedding. happened?
Okay.
Bride was the only person that looked better than me.
For $29.
Listen, for the 4 hours that I was gonna wear it and be heavily photographed because they were basically family, that sufficed for me. Suffice.
Yeah.
So, ladies, who want to start sharing her wins?
I don't know. I think you should go because you hyped me. You hyped me.
Yeah.
You want to go or should I go? Okay.
No,
I
go,
feel
go,
like
please
the
go
Ree
on.
needs to go.
She had me kind of wondering. I'm like, what? I have like one news of like my teenage dream coming true, but that's all about it.
Oh, come on. So now you have to continue now. Sorry, you said too
No.
much already. You have to speak. We are
No.
listening. Go ahead.
Okay, I haven't been able to talk about it on Instagram yet or post about it, so YouTube will hear about it first. But I've always wanted to be in a music video. I did, right? Because I would see Usher, with Chili from TLC and like you don't have to call. Like he was I always wanted to be in the video. So a good friend of mine's, he's an Afro beats artist here in Toronto, Luch Bodega. He did a song called Diosa, which means goddess in Spanish, last summer, and it popped really well. And I'm in the video.
You are the goddess in the video?
Well, one of the goddesses. He has a lot there, but I'm there. I'm there. I watched it. I finally got to see it like during minutes before we logged on to Instagram. He launched it on YouTube a few hours ago. It's called Diosa, Diosa by Luis Bodega. So you'll see me. I was like, "Yeah, it's me." So I'm a video girl for a music video.
That's
Here, girl.
great. But you
Okay
did the
now.
makeup, the hair, the sexiness, all of this.
All of it. It was really fun because he showcased normal women, working
Oh.
girls, us blue collar hustlers, business owners. Like he showcased normal women because that's who goddesses are to him. So yeah, it was really nice. So I'm a music video
Oh
girl.
my God! You will be spot on by I don't know, a professional, and you will be hired, and then you will become a star.
I'm ready. I am so ready to become. You have no idea. It's like my dream, but yeah,
Do
I
you
just
feel like, it's like BET in the early 2000s and you just did that, huh?
I did. I would sit there and I would see Ciara and like Bow Wow and B2K with all the girls like that looked my age in the videos, and I'd be like, how come I never get to be? And in my era of growing up, it was like Drake was in the come up and those guys, but they weren't in my circle, like because I
Mm.
was nerd vibes, right? And I was always working, anyways. So I never really got to go out at night or anything like that. But yeah, I wasn't near the rappers back then because I just don't know why. It just wasn't my scene because I was always like,
In the book.
I was
In
in the
the
book. Well,
working. But listen, you were building the base for the growth that we were looking for. So, girl, kudos to you. So that's a good news.
yay,
Oh,
thanks.
that's beautiful. When one of your dreams come true, like that's so great.
I'm excited. I'm excited. And wait, the videographer who produced it, or I don't know what the right terminology is, but his videographer who produced it or viewed it is the same person that does videos for Maluma, because Maluma is
Oh,
yeah, which is
that's
like
big.
really, yeah, it's a big deal. Like it's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So I just messaged him. I'm like, can you send me like a video so I post it on socials? Like, yeah, I'm a video girl.
Do it.
Oh, this will be everywhere. I'll be like, my dream came true. Check.
That might be the beginning of a new career. You never know.
Girl, I'm ready. I had so much fun.
Okay, so that's great. Duenya, you next?
Look, this week has been a week, and I do have one win that came through yesterday that I'm really excited about. But I made a couple of really good phone calls and partnerships for the May event. So I'm really excited about that. Can't say what it is yet, but it's promising. But yesterday I went to dinner with a friend who I haven't, we always try to hang out, but like since, the past couple of years, what we've all been through, I haven't really been out until now. I'm trying to say yes and go out. So we went to dinner and she's like, "Oh, my husband bought me 2 tickets for my birthday to go see Janet Jackson. And I figured you'd be the person who has to come with me." I was like, hell to the yeah, I've seen her twice already. Let's do it a third time. She's like, "We're in the fifth row. It's outdoors, so it should be okay." I'm like, I already said hell to the yeah.
It's like I'm coming.
I'm there. I love me some Janet Miss Jackson if you're nasty. So yeah.
Hey, look at that body.
I didn't know that she was touring.
Got a nice package, all right. Hey, hey. Party to, it's all fun. You gotta do dance. Hey, hey. Yeah, so I'm really excited that I haven't been to a concert. So I love concerts. I love music. I would go to probably 5 or 6 concerts a year typically. Haven't been to one in a very long time. So I'm really excited because I also don't know any new Janet, which I need to get up on because I know she just dropped something. So I need to get up on that. But I hope she sings some of the old stuff. Like my first Janet tour was Velvet Rope. It was amazing. Then my last Janet tour was the last one she did in Toronto because of the farewell tour. And then here she is again.
Oh, okay. You know what? I admire her because she went through so much and she was canceled. I don't know if you saw her series on Netflix. Did you see her documentary on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Duenya, you have to watch it. Hannah, if you love Janet Jackson, you want to watch it because it's really about her story, how from being a little girl, being raised in the shadow of her brothers, right? And her wanting to be herself and express herself with her music and being controlled by her father. And then, the abusive relationships she got into with her partners. And then, the Nipplegate and how she was canceled. But the way she shared the stories, we all heard about the Nipplegate and we know what happened, right? But we don't know the behind the scenes of the Nipplegate. And so she shares everything and how she's coming back. And it took her 10 years of hard work to get back on the stage. It's a lot, and she didn't give up. So I really admire her strength, her courage, and the fact that she kept persisting,
Yeah.
even though the entire world canceled her. Like that's not just one or two things.
Canceled her, but didn't cancel Justin.
And they never said anything about Justin and about Timberland as well, right?
Yeah.
And she talks about it. But she said actually that I'm not gonna talk about it here, but basically Justin Timberlake called her and said, "Hey, I want to say something. I should be saying something." And she's the one who said, "No, don't say anything." Right? So this is very interesting. You will love it. And I appreciate her even more since I watched the Netflix documentary. Wow. So
I'll be shimmying for y'all in May.
Oh, you need to send pictures in the group chat because at this point,
videos, y'all getting everything.
So that's a good win. I mean, that's a beautiful gift and surprise.
Yeah, fifth row. I'm ready.
Kudos to her husband for
See her literally. She will be there in front of you.
Yeah.
She's already there. She's
there. She's like, it's me. Oh my God! Wait, I have to say, it's gonna be me. Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
I just need her to. She has to sing. I heard from a friend today, and she said you were in town. Love that song. Suddenly, those memories came back to me in my mind. Love that song.
Never heard of that song, but that's okay.
You could sing it. You could sing anytime on this show. Anytime. I'm always like, yes, you could sing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, at least she can sing,
I know.
like compared to Hannah and Mice.
I try to be charming, as much as I can and know the right words. That's all I got.
Like I love singing. I don't know how to sing, unfortunately, but I love singing. And my husband gets tired. Honestly, he gets tired of me. And so I listen. I love to sing anyway, so I don't care. I'm going to keep singing. But last day, I told him, listen, you don't know how to sing either, so you may want to sing with me. So when it's too negative, usually cancel it.
Oh
I was like, okay, never mind. Just do you.
Just you know what? I did meet an artist once, and I said to him that I wanted to learn how to sing, and he said that you can learn. You could take singing lessons and learn. I won't be no Beyonce.
Yeah. No, I think
here's the thing.
my teacher would be.
No, you think he was just trying to be nice?
Yeah, because like my mom is like Doreen. She loves to sing, but like my mom cannot sing. And she'd always told us a story when she was a kid, she was in school and she would join the choir. And they kept her on there because they felt sorry for her, but she thought she could sing. Like she really did. She was confident in her abilities. You still can't tell her anything now. And she said one day the teacher just looked at her and said, look, we can't do this anymore. You can't sing. And that's when it hit her that she couldn't sing.
Oh, but that's rude, though.
It didn't stop her. She is still singing. Like half the time she sings to us, we don't know what song it is. We don't know the words. We don't know anything. And she's still singing at the top of her lungs like she knows what's going on.
She's my kind of people.
Yeah.
And dancing. And she can't dance either. So the singing and the dancing, and she's going, and we're just used to it now. We're like, what song is she singing? We don't know. Okay, just let her be.
Just it's okay. Like I just whenever my mom does something, I'm like, okay, mama, okay. I just feel great.
Oh, you're so funny. Okay, girl. So
Doreen, tell us.
there is one. I swear to God, you won't believe me.
I'm going
But
to believe you.
it is not. But no. But I feel that by saying this, you have high expectation, when actually you shouldn't, because this is not what you believe. So don't have high expectation, please.
I've
Because
lowered
it's
the
a
bar.
big deal for me, but don't have high. So yeah, calm down.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. What's the song? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. No. Okay. So,
Hello.
anyway, so
Your
moving
mom should
forward,
make a band.
listen, I haven't been eating chocolate for the entire week.
What?
I know. That's maybe why I'm so tired. I look like a drug addict. I don't know. I'm just depressing now.
Wait,
My body is
for
just,
the whole week?
I know.
No chocolate.
No, pas de chocolat. No chocolat. I know. It's shocking. I told you you wouldn't believe me.
I mean,
You have a fever?
Doreen,
I'm gonna check.
yeah, like let's check her. You could have told me that you were running for Prime Minister of Canada, and I'd have believed you more than I believe this right now.
I mean, running for prime minister, you could, but like,
But
But
no.
not eating chocolate. I know. And actually, I was walking on the street. Okay, so I was walking on my way to
I can't.
Sephora.
Sephora. And I was thinking, I was like, hold on a minute. I didn't eat chocolate this week. I was like, oh wow! I gotta tell the ladies, but I know you won't believe me. I know. But I'm so proud of myself.
Wait. So that was a legit goal, though? Like you wanted to go a week? How long are you trying to go?
Oh no, I have been trying to go without sugar since January.
I mean, but bro, this is a good streak. Did you know if you do this for 10 days straight, it can become a habit?
For 3 weeks, actually. I have done it already last year. And listen, on the third week, I was really getting sick. I was yellow. I was tired of the time. I was sleeping in the middle of the day. Like, that was horrible because you know me now. Like, I eat so much sugar, so much chocolate throughout a day, every single day of the week, that going without anything. And I was traveling to Africa, so that was a great opportunity for me back then because in Africa you don't go and buy chocolate wherever. I mean, it's not that easily accessible wherever you go, right? Not like here. But yeah, so since Monday, I don't know, I didn't think about it, which is I was so busy. I didn't eat chocolate, but I didn't drink water all week long. That's why I keep drinking water today. So I was very, very busy. But I was like, wow, so that's I can do it then. I can do it.
Bro, I'm in shock right now. I have nothing to say, and I talk a lot.
like, no, Hannah. My vivid memory of Darine, like we went out to lunch, and I remember we're getting ready to leave lunch, and she damn near had a moment in the restaurant because she couldn't find the chocolate that she thought she had in her bag. And I was sitting there like, are you serious? She's like, no, 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 I need my chocolate. We ended up going across the street to a bakery because she needed to get something.
You've changed my life. I say chocolat. No.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
I'm like, I don't even want to say chocolate. Chocolat.
chocolate. Yeah,
Wow.
so that's true. But I have chocolate everywhere in my pockets. And yeah, I like to surprise myself, right? Because I put chocolate everywhere, and sometimes I forget the places where I put chocolate. And so when I open a drawer, I say, "Oh, there's some chocolate here." It makes me happy. The little things, right? The little things.
In life, you have become my favorite person as of right now. I leave chocolate in places for myself, and I forget about it, and then I act surprised when I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is my life. So that's the first win that I wanted to share with you. Another win is this is so last week we were talking about podcasting, and this is as of today, and we are like the middle of the month. This is my biggest month in terms of downloads since I started. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
So I'm very happy about it. We were talking last week about how difficult and challenging, and how you had to be consistent over a long period of time because it takes work. But yeah, so I mean, and it's motivating because I had some lows in terms of like I saw a decrease in my downloads in the past, just the previous month. That was a little bit discouraging, and now seeing that I have doubled, multiple by two. So yeah, literally I have doubled. So that's cool.
Consistency is king, baby. It is king.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And last but not least, we were talking about Nostrum, and so I have a big face, long face, and for me it's a struggle to find sunglasses. I'm going all over. I know I'm all over the place. That's okay. It's Friday. So I would go and I would walk and search for sunglasses almost like once a week. When I walk on my way there, if I see sunglasses, I will go and try and find, and I couldn't find it. Listen, out of the blue, I decided to walk to Nordstrom Rack this time, and I found 3 pair of glasses that would fit me so well, perfectly. Like girls. Hold on, I need to show you.
Wait. We gotta do.
And I was so happy that I didn't want to choose, and so I just bought the 3 of them. So those are the first ones.
You gotta try them on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So this one is
I feel like aviators would fit her. Oh, those look
Yeah.
good.
this is
Those
giving me the
look
devil
really
wears
good.
Prada.
Yeah.
giving you the vibe, huh? I'm
Mhm.
giving you the vibe, girl. And because I do have hyperpigmentation, especially during summertime, I have to wear like big glasses.
You look like a French woman.
Oh, hold on, you haven't seen the next one because the next one is a French brand,
This
and
is
I do
perfect.
look like a French woman. So it's the brand Longchamp. For those of you who may know Longchamp, and those ones, girl, be ready.
Oh,
Yes. Okay now.
So now I'm the French girl, right? Those
Yeah.
ones, I feel like I could walk in Paris. I'm walking in Paris. I know. I love those two.
You're one
And
bad bee. You're bad bee.
Yep.
and the last one is more like summery to go to the beach. So it's the brand. I never know how to pronounce it.
Koi.
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 Key or Quay? I don't know.
Key. I usually say key, but I heard people saying Quay, so I'm like, I don't know. Hold on, look at those ones.
Oh,
But you
those
still
look
look
fun, yeah.
I like these.
Those could be like
Them.
my statement piece, like
Mhm.
yeah.
With like a magenta bag. If you get like a magenta bag or magenta
Ooh.
topping.
And listen, the price I paid for, girl, it's even more exciting. Like I had like most like 60% off on all of them. Yes, yes, yes. So one pair, like usually even this pair, usually if you go on the website, they're like $300. I paid them 75.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
We need to go to
Sorry,
Nordstrom.
not sorry, I should say. Yeah, Longchamp the same. So girls, when I saw that, I was like, I'm buying you. So that's my win because now I have proper sunglasses for summer. So now Toronto weather, I can't wait for you
Pull up.
bringing the sun, right? So I can pull out my sunglasses.
Okay.
Oh.
Go on with your bad self. With your new song. The second ones though, the first ones were my favorite. The first ones. Those ones.
But if you
Yeah,
see,
I do love the first ones, but they all look good.
All of them look good. All of them look
yeah,
good.
if I
It's like
put some red lipstick on, girl, this is another vibe.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because I tried them when I was like wearing makeup with a full red lipstick on.
Mhm.
you're like, who's this?
Emily's in Paris, but don't go to Paris now because there is like garbages everywhere. But and that's another story.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know. People are protesting over there. So that's all from me today. That was fun. That was cool. Thank you so much for joining us and for watching the live and the replay. Leave a comment, leave your thought, share your wins. We're here to celebrate you. So we do rotate every week. We do rotate. So make sure you follow my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow Duenia's channel, and make sure you follow Hannah's channel. Next week, Woman Winning Friday will be on Hannah's channel. Advice from Hannah, right? So make sure the link is in the comment below. Make sure you follow the three of us so you don't miss the tea. And follow us also on Instagram because we are doing a lot of things in our stories. So follow us on Instagram too.
Okay.
Bye everyone. Ladies, you take care, you stay safe. Everyone, you take care, you stay safe. And we will see you next week for another live episode of Woman Winning Friday. Bye everyone.